Feng and Shui dash toward the park with backpacks. A huge banner reads, Cotton Candy Contest. Feng shouted, "Look! Right there! The hope to save BB." Whoosh! The sisters slam on the brakes. The stage is still being built. Crows fly past. Shui said reluctantly, "Ugh, we rush too much. This is more exhausting than doing the taxes." Then suddenly, the sisters seem to see something. They walk over and see it was a bulletin board. The sisters lean in to study the rules on the poster. After reading, Shui asked blankly, "The prize is candy vouchers? But these categories? Shape group versus flavor group? Isn't cotton candy just sugar and air?" Feng quietly unzips the bag and asks the BBs inside. She asked quietly, "BB, do you think this sugar plus air combo can work as fuel?" Even for the better let Bigu and Bagu saw the poster, and her sister placed her backpack in front of her. The BB siblings stared at the cotton candy illustration on the poster, eyes wide and drooling. Bagu was filled with astonishment. "There's a cloud candy this big?" Bigu's eyes lit up, and he started drooling. Seeing the drool, Feng's cowlick snaps straight up. Feng struck a detective pose, his tone firm. "Just as I thought. They're drooling because they recognize the high-energy potential of cotton candy. This plan is a go." Compared to Feng's unrealistic conjecture, Shui was much more realistic. Shui pointed to the date at the bottom of the poster, "Next Wednesday, 5 p.m. Shui said to her sister, "Sis, the main point is the time. We get out of school at 3 o'clock. How are we going to stay out late without Mom getting suspicious?" However, Feng ignored her sister's question for the moment, and successfully registered for the competition on her phone. She happily told Shui, "Registration confirmed. Our next goal is, seize those candy vouchers." On the way home. Even if Feng didn't want to think about the practical issues, she had to start thinking about them now. Therefore, the two start rehearsing excuses for their mom. Shui said seriously, "Talking to Mom is like walking on eggshells. The excuse has to be perfect so she can't audit us." Excuse A, Feng. Imagination bubble. The sisters in formal suits shaking hands with neighbors. While talking about his imagination, Feng asked Shui for his opinion. "Should we say we're doing community networking to build future professional connections?" Excuse B, Shui. Imagination bubble. Shui holds a plate of cotton candy while Mom cries from the sweetness. Shui responded to Feng's excuses A without any hesitation. She said, "Too fake. How about saying we're making homemade desserts to honor her? She might let us go for the sake of free sweets." Bagu's muffled, mocking voice comes from the backpack. "Are you sure that witch is going to believe those two faces written with guilty?" The sisters had nothing to say, but they had to give it a try, didn't they? Feng quietly opened the door, and after confirming that their mother was still busy in the study, the two entered the house, trying to remain calm. Tip-toe. Suddenly, Mom hadn't come out of the study, but the sound of a calculator could be heard. Click, click, click. At the same time, Mom's elegant voice came from the room. You're 10 minutes late. This time account. Let's settle the balance later. The sisters' expressions changed, filled with fear.
Bigu, Bagu, 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 Bi. Bigu, Bagu, 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 Bi. Bagu, Bigu, 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 Bagu, Bi. Bagu, Bigu, 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 Bagu, Bi. Bagu, Bigu, 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 Bagu, Bi. Bigu, Bagu, 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 Bi.